Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Geeky Fussy. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone are good. Today I'm going to unbox the Oneplus Nord 2 CE 5G. The device launched around 2 months back in the market. As you know, this is also a rebranded version of the phone, which I will tell you later in the video. And in case if you haven't subscribed to my channel, like my video, share it, subscribe it, and don't forget to hit the bell notification for the latest videos. And second thing, just a reminder, by next week I'm planning to give the Honor X7 giveaway, which I had announced earlier in my videos. So in case if you haven't participated yet, don't forget to check the description. The link is in the description. Do participate and best of luck. So let's begin with the unboxing. So this is the contents of the box. You get an adapter. It's a 65-watt SuperVOOC charger. You have the proprietary OnePlus cable, the red cable with the Type A to Type C USB, and you do get the pin injector tool and some leaflets and never settle. This is what you get with the phone, and of course the silicone case. It's a decent quality silicone case. You may find the color is a little dull as the phone has already been using for past 1 month. So guys, this is the device. As you can see, it's a Parma blue color. There's one more gray color also available in this. If you look from far, it looks like a glass finish, but feel it and you know that it's a plastic with a plastic frame. On the front end side, you have the Gorilla Glass 5 protection screen. It is a 6.43 inch AMOLED display. It's a 90 Hz refresh rate display. Apart from that, it has HDR10 plus support also. So if you look closely, the design is very familiar to another device. It is basically the same device. It's the Oppo Reno 7. The only difference in the specification is the camera. This one is equipped with a 16 megapixel, whereas the Oppo Reno 7 is equipped with a 32 megapixel. Rest all the specifications are same. So let's have the physical overview. If you see on the left hand side, you have the volume rocker key, you have the SIM tray. On the right hand side, you have the power button. On the top, you have the secondary mic noise cancellation. On the lower part, you have the Type C USB single firing speaker. You have the 3.5 mm jack and another secondary mic noise cancellation. Let's open the tray and check. As you can see, it's a 3-in-1 slot. You have 2 SIM card and 1 memory card slot. It's a good thing. You can expand your memory without compromising on your SIM. Another thing to note, the alert slider is missing, which is one of the reason OnePlus is losing its identity. It has always been known for its alert slider, which is a very useful thing. But because of this rebranding stuff, they are compromising on the features too. So let's go ahead and boot the device. By the time I boot up the device, you can just have the physical overview of the phone. So here comes the OnePlus logo. So I'll meet you once I set up the device. Till then you can just have a physical overview of the phone. If you go to the about phone, you can see it's based on Android 11. As you can see, it's based on Android 11 out of the box. Even though Android 12 is already out quite a few months in the market, but they have skipped on the Android 12 and Android 11 they have provided with the phone. This is one of the drawback I feel that most of the manufacturers are following. You're launching a device when already Android 12 has been launched previously a few months back, but still you are shipping it with the Android 11 so that you can skip on one update. That means, as you know, that and this will have only 2 years of OEM update. That means if it's Android 11 now, you'll only get the 12 and the 13. If they would have launched on the 12 version, they would have to provide 13 and the 14. This is not only the problem with OnePlus but most of the manufacturers. When you come to the performance, the device is powered by the Mediatek Dimensity 900 processor. The processor is built on a 6 nanometer. The device which I am having, it's a 8 GB version with a 128 GB storage. You do have an option of a 6 GB RAM also. I did a couple of Geekbench and Antutu scores. If you go by the Geekbench score, I got a single score of 724 and a multi score of 2093. When it comes to the Antutu benchmark, I got a score of 4,35,729. It's a quite respectable score and the device did perform good. I did not have any issues in day-to-day usage. When it comes to the gaming part, I did play the Call of Duty and the Asphalt 9. On the Asphalt 9, the game played well. I did not face any heating issues or such. There was no lag or stutter. But when it came to the Call of Duty, the default graphics setting was quality. The graphics setting was medium and the frame rate was very high. On the dynamic mode, I did play 15 to 20 minutes of gameplay. The device did not stutter or lag the game. There was no frame rate drop, but the device did feel slightly on the warmer side. It was not uncomfortable to hold or such, but it did go a little warm on the gaming part after playing 15 to 20 minutes. Then I had run the CPU throttling score. As you can see, I did the CPU throttle test. Going by the CPU throttle, as you can see that after 5 minutes and after 10 minutes, these were the results. The CPU did not, the performance did not degrade or such. It was quite stable. When it comes to the screen, it's a 6.43 inch AMOLED display. The display, it's of HDR10 plus and are based on 90 Hz refresh rate. The scrolling was smooth. I did not face any touch issues with the device. Even in direct sunlight, the legibility was very good. I did not face any issues even while using on direct sunlight. Apart from that, I did play the YouTube. It played on 1080p and this do have the wide one L1 support, and I did play on Amazon Prime and even on Netflix. On the Netflix, I did but it only played on the HD resolution, that is 720p. Maybe the exact reason why I could not figure it out, but I think it's either the device is not optimized properly or for the HDR10 plus support, or it could be maybe the apps were not supporting, but YouTube did play on 1080p for more information. If you come to the viewing angle, you can see that the colors are, the black colors are crisp black and the viewing angles are excellent. So when it comes to entertainment, the display, it's a nice quality display. When it comes to the loudspeaker, it has a single firing loudspeaker. If they could have provided stereo speaker at this price range, it would be a plus point. So this is one of the drawback which I did felt, but the speaker was quite loud. Now we come to the camera part of the video. The camera, as you know, it's a triple camera setup. The primary being a 64 megapixel sensor, the secondary being a 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 2 megapixel macro. It has a LED flash which HDR support. When it comes to the front camera, it's a single selfie camera. It's a 16 megapixel camera, And the device, the video recording do supports EIS support for both the rear camera and the front camera. So let's check the interference. As you go by the interference look, you know that this is not the OnePlus interference. As you know that the current Oxygen OS, there has been parts of Color OS 12 integrated into it, once due to which the once when this Oppo had merged with the OnePlus. So slowly OnePlus is losing its identity. So let's check the picture photographs. Let's click the samples. And you do have certain settings like the time lapse pano, extra HD, slow motion, text scanner, the pro mode macro, and the dual view mode. This is the dual view mode. You can adjust it as per your requirement. So I will do post some samples for both the video recording and the photographs. You can have a look. Now as you can see these images, I will be providing a Google Drive link for you to see the raw images of the pics. As you know that the images provided in this are usually compressed, so just check the description for the link. When it comes to the battery part, the device is powered by the 4500 milliamp battery, and it supports 67 watt WOOC charging. The charge, I got a pretty decent score, and it lasted easily for a single day usage. You will not have any issues. By using a medium usage, I would suggest. But if you are a heavy user, you may have to charge the device once in a day. And if you are a very light user, you can expect at least 1.5 day battery performance on the device. The charging speed, you can expect 0 to 100% in approximately 45 minutes for the charging speed. Okay guys, so my verdict on the device: it's a well priced device, it's a decent device, but the camera is not a performer. If you're looking for a camera performance in this price range, I would say stay away from this device. I mean, it is not bad, but it is not good also, I would say, especially in low light condition and the portrait mode, the selfie mode. The camera performance was not up to the mark, and while clicking the snaps, I did feel that the phone was getting warm in the while operating the camera for a few minutes, especially while removing any video or such. And apart from that, certain things are there, like OnePlus is losing its identity. There is no alert slider. Okay, an addition of 3.5mm jack and a micro SD card is a plus point, but just blandly copying or picking up an Oppo device and rebranding from as a OnePlus, it's like OnePlus is straightly you are losing your identity. Even the software part inside the Oxygen OS is just from the up. If you go deep into it, you will find parts of the Color OS 12 in this device. And when it comes to the update, it's not what OnePlus used to be before. The updates are very slow. I have been noticing that they are not releasing the updates very fast. Like this device, it's already 2-3 months in the market, still running on Android 11, whereas the 12 was launched last year October. They could have shipped the device with an Android 12 out of the box, but no, and there's only 2 years of software update. So that means if they would have launched on 12, they would have to provide 13 and 14, but as has been launched on Android 11, so you can actually expect Android 12 and 13. That's it. So in giving the price range of around 1100 riyal or around 21,000 in Indian market, it's priced decently if you want to go for a OnePlus device with a clean OS. But the OS experience was also not clean. There was a bloatware like the Netflix installed in the device, which is also one of the minus point I would say. Now before OnePlus should never ship with bloatwares, as do I remember. But you can uninstall it. It's not a big issue, big concern. So let's wait. I hope that they support well, and I hope wish OnePlus tighten their sleeves up and don't blindly pick up one Oppo devices and make your own devices. And your proprietor alert slide is also missing on a OnePlus device, which is one of the major drawback for a OnePlus user. Because as a OnePlus user, I used several OnePlus devices, and I did felt I used to love OnePlus. Only one of the main point used to be the alert slider. So guys, that's my review, my opinion on the device. So thank you for watching guys, and don't forget to like my video, share it, subscribe, and don't do hit the bell notification for the latest videos. Thank you guys, take care, have a nice day.